Monday, February 12th, Abe Lincoln's birthday. Scumbag! In the season, the National Football League has come to a conclusion. What a season. I hope you guys got some sleep last night. Hope you didn't drink too much. Hope you didn't eat too much. No acid reflux for me last night. A lot of pizza. But that is an end of a huge chapter of the year. Your Kansas City Chiefs, 25. The San Francisco 49ers, 22 in overtime. Your final score. Patrick Mahomes is the most valuable player. He is the third player in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowl MVP awards, joining Tom Brady with 5 and Joe Montana with 3. Congratulations to the team and to all their fans. A lot of people don't want to say that. They are getting more and more hate. The more they win, that's just how it goes. Villains are good for sports, boys. Andrew Reid joins Bill Walsh and Chuck Noll and Bill Belichick and Joe Gibbs, the only coaches with 3 or more Super Bowl titles. We're here at Bear Scott Stadium on a Monday. You know, one thing that Mahomes is doing right now, we'll see how this plays out, but which is very incredible, but not just for himself. Think about the people, the future Hall of Fame quarterbacks that he is denying rings. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. All 3 could wind up in the Hall of Fame. Will they get rings? All in the AFC. Will they get rings? Or will they continue to be denied those rings by Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? Fans of those teams know exactly what I'm talking about. They know what's coming every postseason, it seems like now. And then a couple in the NFC, Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy. Those guys, possible Hall of Famers, not as likely as the other 3 I mentioned, but he has C-blocked those 2 as well. Very reminiscent of what MJ did to Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley and Karl Malone and John Stockton. Clyde Drexler, I had him into the list. Keeping them with goose eggs with rings. It's quite phenomenal. There hasn't been a quarterback that has accomplished such a thing. Think about it. Even with Brady, Manning got his, right? His biggest rival. Big Ben got his. Another guy he faced in the playoffs. Both of them got multiple Super Bowls. Think back to the 80s. Joe Montana's main rivals in the NFC, at least. Elway got his ring. Aikman got his rings. Of course, he was kind of at the end of Joe Montana's career, but Phil Simms, you know. Bears broke through Montana. Theismann and the Redskins broke through Montana. The 49ers, so never seen a quarterback do this, ever. Incredible, incredible. What a season. What a season. Number 4 for the Chiefs. 4. Like I was saying. And they almost won by 4. They let him kick that extra point after overtime. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoy the game. Very intense game. If you're Jackass Jay, all due respect to Jay. Well, first of all, let me say congratulations to KC and to KB Toys. They're exhilarated. They're probably still, the endorphins are running high and will be for weeks. But gotta feel for Jackass Jay and the 49er fans. Wow. It's one thing to lose that game, but now, with the way they lost, oh. And on that final drive, so why did Shanahan go for? He went for he went for it on 4th down earlier when it was like 4th and 3, I think, and they got it, and then they got the touchdown. In overtime, he should have gone for it, I think, on that 4th and 4, I believe. Just go for it, but they do let up. They do if it's a touchdown in the playoffs, the rules are different. So it's not like you're denying Mahomes the ball if you score a touchdown. So that's kind of what I was thinking though when it happened. But when they got the field goal, they showed, first of all, you had the shot of Christian McCaffrey on the sidelines with the towel over his head. That is when you've got the voodoo working as a legendary quarterback. They knew what was coming, and then we had Steve Wilks, a shot of him, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, and the look on his face as the Chiefs, got the ball and started their drive. It reminded me of the look on my face when someone is up 4-0 in trivia, and I've got a Jack's frozen pizza in the oven, ready to go. Almost time for that thing to ding and be ready. And then Andy gets a point, and I go, "Oh, this guy again." That's what Steve Wilks did when he saw Mahomes with the ball. He was going, "Oh, this guy again." They knew it. They knew it. Rat Jr. knew it. That's when you know you're a legend. Called it, as you saw. No surprise there. Got pretty close to getting the exact score too, but got the MVP, and then very intense in the Pickems. Very intense. I didn't know until much later, until the game was over. I didn't have a chance to check the standings. Congratulations to Bubba, who was second place going into. Someone, if anyone knows Bubba, tell him to watch this video. I want to say congratulations, Bubba. He was down 1 in second place going into last night. He wisely picked the Chiefs. Numba Man choked and picked the 49ers. What the hell was he thinking? Numba Man. If anyone knows Numba Man, send him the link to this video. What the hell were you thinking? I already picked the 49ers. Coach did what he had to do. He picked the Chiefs. It's a smart thing to do. Boy, if Bubba had just picked the Niners, man, Coach would have his 3rd consecutive Pips Pick'ems title. But as it is, No Hit Nelly gets the silver award, silver medal. 1 point away from winning it. It is a game of inches, boys, and Pips Pick'ems. And I am now proudly, took some work, but above the duck line. And Duck being the southern gentleman that he is, congratulated me. Duck finishing 33rd. And Peter's finishing a comfortable 17 points over the duck line. Really, I had a bad year in Pips Pick'ems, but really really happy to finish 26th. It's pretty good considering how bad I was all year, but wasn't enough to catch B-Mile though. B-Mile, it's kind of pretty close, but 21st. And B-Miler, man, and Andy, congratulations for another top 5 finish. Good job. All right, I don't know who was 4th. It was not one of our people, but I forget who was 4th. Man, It's gonna be a little drought now of time with not much going on. Bear Scott Stadium, right here. Bear Scott Stadium. February. Still looks the way it did Saturday, but real dreary. I'm not going to exercise much today because it's just, whew, man. A little drizzly today, but get a little exercise in. That's how the field looks. Before you know it, we'll get some buds in these trees. All right, guys, another NFL season in the books. Just my thoughts. See if I can think of anything else. 49ers. After being 5-0, now 0-3 in Super Bowls. That's the other thing I wanted to say. Shanahan, that was his last chance. And I'll probably highlight that in the predictions video next year. As it is right now, I feel like that was his best look at it. He's not going to get another look at it. The windows in the NFL are very, very tight. Very, very tight. All right, guys. That's your final. KC 25. San Francisco, 22 in overtime. Second overtime game in NFL history. What'd y'all think of the halftime show? I didn't watch it at all. I'll have to check it out on YouTube if it's up yet. All right, guys.